Booyah. All right, it is Saturday, May 29th, 2021. It is the first of the House of Others meetings. Starting with introductions, I am Ray Mayor, Master of the House of Others. And with me, I have
Nathan Coburn, the press noble for the House of Others. I'm a house noble, and my official title is press noble, but I'm just a house noble for the House of Others. So I work with Master Gray.
Wonderful here. So today's meeting goals are, let's see, program is citizenship, budget, some other topics for that are under Nathan's jurisdiction, so I'll let him talk about those topics. Foreign dignitaries and also paper. Nathan, Personable Nathan, what topics do you have that you'll be talking about today?
I have two for me that I really want to do. Number one was basically as you guys seen on the website for like the government area, all the portraits I actually did. I drew those out and just like did that. So hopefully we can get my artwork out there. Possibly because on Instagram, like a popular artist page actually commented on the post saying that they would love to promote it. So I'm probably gonna send in some there. Also maybe some more art for the website and have that interact with the prestige system. And then my second major topic I want to talk about was Park Astopia. As you guys know, they're like our first alliance that we made with them, and we kind of lost them and didn't really know what to do with them. So I would say we would try and ping them. By basically that I mean like basically send them a message saying like, hey, these are the things, our new standards for becoming an ally. If you don't complete them within a certain time limit, we'll consider you dead, and just kind of ghost them and pretend and basically say they don't exist. And then if they do respond, then like possible ways that the foreign dignitaries and like the new House of Others and House of Treasury could like help Park Astopia be up to date with all the new things that Aeternia has created and done.
That's good, Dan. So I added, you were mentioning the website, so I just threw that into the meeting notes here, because I did want to get back to you on that and talking about that for the website, because that's something that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Solid. Okay. Major points. That's major points. Do we have any news that we want to talk about before we get started about micronations? It's AP's birthday. That's some news.
Yes, AP's birthday today, so everyone please write happy late birthday, because this will be coming out day after birthday, so write happy late birthday. So yes, that's pretty big news. Birth of our glorious leader.
Birthday. I wonder how many of those crawfish he's eating himself.
Yeah, way too much.
We'll have to ask him how many pounds he gained.
Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to start calling him Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, right. Just the thick dude. The big. Well, in a few years, your art will just have a bigger and bigger AP.
Yeah, so I just get circle.
Yeah, right. The thick boy. Oh, happy birthday to AP.
Yes, happy birthday to AP.
Oh.
I don't really know of any other news than AP's birthday.
That guy declared war today. That was interesting.
Oh no, what
Manu.
happened?
Yeah, I haven't seen him before. I'm not really sure what his micronational history is, but this guy Manu had a declared war, and he's demanding a whole bunch of Eternian money, and he wants it. He wants one of the owl rings, which is great. You know, that's great. Um, but interesting. He wants AP to try to mediate, I think.
that's cringe.
I'm sorry.
That's just cringe.
I know the guy's probably gonna watch this and get mad at me and probably like cancel me, but like cringe.
Yeah. I wonder, like, well, you know, like news got to be controversial, you know, but like, I almost kind of came at the situation with kind of like a question in mind, like, you know, Eternia is known for being opposed to micronational warfare, and AP himself has talked about that. So for him to want to mediate some kind of peace topic, or actually initially he wanted AP to help out with the war itself, and then getting to talk with him and whatnot, he was more like, oh, I'll get AP to kind of do, you know, some peace, but he still wants his demands being met. So it's not really like, I think he just wants something for nothing, you know, kind of deal. So I'm not really sure what AP is going to do about that. But
Yeah, I also just
Dude, we should just find the video of AP saying that micronational war is bad and then just like spam him with that video link.
just send it to him. It's like, here.
yeah, like
Like messaging.
Mm. Get all the citizens together and be like, hey, send this video out 1,000 times.
yeah.
Okay. I think that's it for news. Do you have oh, that other thing too, that video that you made or AP made has 1,000, is like 1,000 views on Instagram.
Yeah, that like a lot of
Attention and stuff on Instagram.
let me check out now.
Views.
Yeah, 5%,
1,210 views.
bro. Like that's a lot of
Views.
Nice. Nice. So how is the Eternian Instagram doing?
it's been pretty
Epic. Not gonna lie. It's not like I'm running it or anything.
What?
yeah, I know.
Wow. I'm running an Instagram account for zero pay. Yay, child labor.
Uh, I laugh, but it's a weird thing to laugh with or at. You know, what am I doing? What do we have for follows?
We have gained
8 more followers compared to May 15th and May 21st.
That's exciting. That's exciting. I'm looking at this post here with the concerning the Palestinian and Israel skirmish that's kind of going on. I think it's okay. I think it's interesting that something that Attorney has been covering for like the news and everything. It's one of the few macro national things that Attorney has covered, like the what's going on. I wonder what AP's interest is in all of that. But anyway, I just think that's interesting there. That's solid. So the Instagram is going well. I see that. Well, and I agree that micronations. Okay, so chat. Let's go over the chat so people can see. I agree. From Nathan, I agree that micronations should cover micronational topics. Yeah, true. There isn't really. I don't see a lot of that happening with micronations.
Like micronations
We're just too scared to cover
like micronation.
topics.
Hmm. Hmm. I wonder if that's something maybe we could do more of.
Yeah, I mean, like,
He kind of did because yesterday he did the live stream about the UFO.
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Saw that one.
but I'm just like,
Unless an event happened, like what macro-national news could we kind of do and kind of all of us come into an agreement to, like, I mean, if we just do like little US political things, like the community, like our community will probably get divided.
Hmm. Well, as do here, especially as personable and having a lot more opportunity here to progress that dialogue. Maybe we can you can figure out like a few topics that you would want to talk about as far as macronational news.
yeah,
Maybe run some polls, see what people might be interested in or whatnot.
yeah, I think that would be
Stuff like that.
We can, I'll just throw it in, and at the end of the meeting, we can cover that. I want to get here to the first of our topics on our list. Tab and meeting notes. Okay, cool. I just threw it into the meeting notes. So the first topic on our meeting notes on our meeting today here is department breakdowns, department goals. Okay, is the citizenship here. So the last meeting that we had with AP, yourself and I, was about the House of Others taking the citizenship over, as far as the House of Others bringing people in for citizens and logging in all the information and all that jazz. From what I know, we're still waiting for AP and the House of Others to sit down and just kind of share that. It's like a training day for training. So what we need right now is training in the how to log citizens and for just to be updated on what citizen applications there are, what citizens we have, and just for the House of Others to be updated and have training for that. To be both trained in that. So I think I would like everyone in the House of Others to be trained in logging in citizens. That way that it's a pretty small thing, and I think that it's pretty vital. So we can have people to discover each other. Someone's too busy to log in a new citizen, or someone just has some downtime and want to do some like paperwork or want to help out. They can. Everyone has base level training for that. Start date. Let's say, citizenship the 29th. All right, so I'm thinking about June 9th. So here, just a start date for starting citizenship. I'm thinking about 6. Yes. So, okay. So 6/9/21 for a start date. So hopefully by the 9th of June, we'll be able to start logging in new citizens, the House of Others. I am going to put here, this is after meeting with, we're going to need to have a meeting with AP to get all the information and the training needed for this. That should be hopefully, yeah, June 9th. So, okay, maybe start tasks for new citizens to do. This is a note that Nathan, you threw in here. If you'd like to just talk about that a bit.
What I mean by like starting like quote unquote tasks for new citizens to do, it'll be just more like just for like just basically for like the new citizens to just kind of like help how Eternia grows and stuff. Like it could be like just as simple as just like making a meme for the Instagram account, or like finding a good idea for like a video, just like something to generally like get the like get their wheels running to carry them on to help with the citizen, like for them to help with Eternia growing and stuff, just like a general
Okay.
boost to help them grow.
Okay. So they can help us do different tasks that's needed within the House of Others.
Yeah, kind of
A prestige system, but just like a bit smaller and just for us,
Mhm.
not for like the whole community, just like for our citizens.
Hopefully we can get that budget in. And
Yeah,
we
I mean,
might be
like,
able to
With a
offer.
budget, we could like do that.
All right, so what I'm gonna just put here, new tasks, is, let's see, so. HHO, alpha, um, connect. So I've been using this N for notes, but you know what? It's okay. Okay, so being able to offer citizens some temporary work within the House of Others here. Announce for the House of Others. Okay. Are there any other citizen things on the topic of citizenship that we want to cover?
I kind of thought of maybe like a good maybe like a payment for people work in the House of Others, or like just like work for attorney and stuff. I'm thinking $10 for USD, but then with an attorney that'll be 10 imperial notes, because imperial notes cost $10. So if we can just kind of like pay them an attorney, I'm not sure if this will economically work, but like pay an attorney notes, and then if they want to trade it for $10, they can. I'm not sure that'll work economically.
Okay.
or something like that. Right? That's just like an
Idea.
About, so this definitely talks about meeting with the House of Others, our House of Treasury, talk about finances, and see what we can learn about how that system works. I don't know what the House of Treasury does at this point. Like we don't know what they can allow for. but definitely, I'm gonna kick it at the end meeting notes. We can talk about the finances. Sure. Um, you're saying offer to them like 10 notes, 1 note to do a job, a few notes.
Like 10 notes
It's like monthly or like
every other month.
something like that. And then those 10 imperial notes can translate into 10 US dollars. And then if they live like in Europe, then like we'll have to like translate that to euros and stuff like that.
Okay, for being able to exchange their notes back.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned to you, I was talking, when we were talking about like the notes, and I was like, hey, people could put their notes on Etsy
Yeah.
and then sell them.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Like, kind of like an
Investment type thing, maybe.
yeah,
100
imperial
notes. You can trade like half of them, so 50 of them, and then like
make a profit
out of that.
Mhm.
That's a ton of it.
Honestly,
Like, yeah, we could probably
write that down.
people can say
Notes on Etsy.
Mm, mm. You can definitely throw it in the notes here, yeah. Sure, yeah, okay. All right, so that's for citizenship. And then being able to have that meeting for our next big government meeting for the House of Treasures. So we can do for exchanging in notes and stuff. All right. So anything else for citizenship that we want to go over?
no, not really.
That's just kind of like the big key things I thought of.
Awesome. All right. All right, let's move on to budget. For the budget for the House of Others. The first point on that is for the employee budget. Just establishing an employee budget. The only thing I think we can do about that at this point is talk to the House of Treasure. And see what kind of finances we can get from them at this point. Now, I do think that there are some things that we can do to raise money ourselves, and I want to talk about that in the future. And also for your art as a personal, I'm talking about maybe even selling some of your art on the Etsy. So just talking about different ways we can make money for.
I'm a good
Digital artist, not a physical artist, unless you want me to make an NFT, which I have no idea how you do that.
Yeah. But there's always the we can always get it printed. Or something, we'll figure out something. So just whatever it is, for finance, just saying that like paper, I want to be able to sell some of that paper to help fund the House of Treasure, the House of Others. So the House of Others has money, so we don't have to go to the House of Treasure for money, for treasury money. Within a house budget. So here's talked about. And so for the house budget, for the different things that the House of Others will have to cover in its budget. Number one, I wrote down citizen employees after the notes we were talking about for the House of Others offering temporary work for citizens. So just being able to cover that within the House budget. Number two, so something that I want to do in the future, I'll talk about the foreign dignitary group in a bit, but is prizes as well. I want to be able to like host different kinds of like events for different micronations to compete in, like let's say in art. Different micronations can show their art off and be like, people can vote on it and whoever wins gets the prize, or there's different things like that for micronations to compete in, and setting aside some finances for events. Let's see, so for as a press noble, Nathan, is there anything that you'll need finances for?
The
Most likely one would be advertisements. No.
Okay. Advertisements. Okay. Let's see for the budget. Is there anything else that you'll need finances for?
Not really.
For finances per se, for
So I would say no.
budget.
Okay. Your audio is fading in a bit in and out.
Again.
Okay. Our next topic here is written in our agenda as art for press noble Nathan or noble Nathan. Here, there's no press noble that I get a press noble. If you wanted to talk about this next subject, next.
Certainly. So basically, as I said, I've made art for the website, and actually for my assistantship license, one of my skills is art. So basically that's what I put down. So basically what I want to do for it is kind of use my art to help Aeternia grow, and followers, subscribers, and citizens even. So basically what I put down is just a general discussion about my art, and then possible promotion on a big Instagram account which commented saying that they like the art. So I'll have that down for sorry my throat, but basically I'll have that down for like basically have it down to help Aeternia grow. And then last one would kind of be the website, just kind of like general like what I could do for the website, like maybe like different pages I could do like cool backgrounds for it and stuff like that. So that's just kind of like the general thing.
Okay. So for the art for this Instagram, what can be done to get it featured? Or is it, so you're saying that you're trying to get your art shared onto like another Instagram account?
No, like the Instagram account that commented.
Okay, awesome.
I mean, they're pretty, and I mean, it's not like a sketchy account. I kind of checked them out. Nah, they're pretty legit. They have 121,000 followers, so that could probably help us a lot.
Okay, awesome. Have you reached out to them about this? You're getting featured?
The commented,
And I haven't done it yet because I was confused if I should do it on my personal account or should I do it on the Eternian Empire account.
Okay. Do you have a preference?
what do you mean by that?
Do you prefer that it would be with your personal account?
No, I don't really.
Care for my personal account. So I feel like I should do it on the Eternian Empire account because that's the account they commented on.
Okay. So let's go ahead and do that.
Oh no,
Wait, hold on.
oh
Hmm.
no. Yeah, I think okay, I'm gonna.
This here. I don't know if we can actually do the artwork thing now.
I just pressed it in that.
And now it's load.
Okay.
Oh no, no, it's on my.
Another one that could work. All right.
Oh, okay. That's on my phone.
Everything's good.
Now I know that there are other art accounts that could share Eternian art if they were
Yeah, I
interested.
just
And is that
I
something
found
that you want to do?
Let's
as
find
well?
another one.
yeah, I mean I can make like not like
Propaganda, but like artwork that features like either the Eternian country ball or just the flag in general.
and I found
The new account I found has 1.3 million, so that'll reach a bigger audience.
All right. What can we do to start the process?
like process. I'm sorry, I'm just
Slow in thinking, so
Cool.
just like reach out to them and see if they can like promote some art.
All right. That sounds good. Yeah, we can reach out to them. Do you want to just do these two that you were talking about?
I
I'll only do one of them because the other one, I think they deleted their account. So I'll only do the new one I found.
Okay. That sounds great. So if you could help me understand this again, what were your particular goals for the website or your ideas for the website?
Ideas for the website were basically maybe like
basically remember
would be to talk to Steven about this, see if the finances are good, but basically to go on the Wix site thing, buy our own personal domain, so then it can just be like eternianempire.org. We won't have to have like the eternianempire.wixsite.com. We could just have eternianempire.org.
like you
The Wix site thing.
Okay. All right. The next meeting we can bring that up.
yeah.
See what we can do. And okay. Was there another part to this? Was there another part to this section that we should talk about?
To website. Or just like for me.
In general, I'd say probably
for this like outlet
for me to do and stuff, I would say like,
maybe start in
or well, I don't really know if there's anything particularly.
Okay.
something anything. So I
All
guess
right.
if
I do think of something, I'll probably just like jot it down, but I haven't thought of anything.
Solid. So, in covering the social, I guess we can just call like social, covering our social media section. For this, we talked about reaching out to the new art account. What about doing that before our next big government meeting?
yeah, I just got them
Right now,
Solid, yeah. Awesome. And then with the website, we can just talk to Stephen and AP about the domain. See if he wants to do that.
yeah, I done
All right. So for our next topic, we have the foreign dignitary group. The basic concept of this is basically the House of Others is designed for the internal of Aeternia, but also for like the ambassadors or foreign dignitaries to be able to interface with Aeternia. So the goal right now with the House of Others is how to create and to generate the economy through culture. That's our goal and our focus. And this next step, I'm looking forward to, and kind of excited about. So basically, the foreign dignitary group. I don't have a name. I tried to work on a name, but I realized it didn't really matter. I could just worry about all that jazz later. So foreign dignitary group is just kind of the term I'm using right now.
Okay, part of the name.
Solid.
It's like simple.
well, just the FDG.
Yeah, FDG. Yeah. All right.
Dignitary group.
And the main purpose of this group, actually, I have a. So the main purpose of this group, and I have a document that, you know what, I can share with you right now. All right, so I shared it with you. So the purpose of the foreign dignitary group is to establish and keep good relations to the micronational community. Number two, to keep micronational statistics accountable and up to date. And three, to share news of Aeternia and other micronations. The members of the foreign dignitary group is the Master of the House of Others, the press, foreign dignitaries, invited guests, and foreign dignitaries to Aeternia. Basically, the idea is for people from different micronations to send a foreign dignitary, and we can talk about different subjects or current news that's happening. Also, press. So for you, Nathan, we can talk about this more later as we develop it. Hopefully, in our next meeting, we can kind of develop this a little bit more. And throughout the week, we can also develop this more. But for the press noble, Nathan, hopefully can be responsible for dealing with the press side. So he can also invite other people that are within the press to come in and watch different people talk about either their current news, what's going on, or just have general discussions about different things. And also, again, to keep the statistics up to date and accountable, so that the press can just be there and just keep tabs on things and make videos and content about what's going on. Also, an invited guest. So if we have different people that aren't foreign dignitaries, but we want to bring them on board for whatever particular reason, they can also come to the meetings that we have for the foreign dignitary group. These meetings will happen monthly, and hopefully that these meetings will be able to do is to help us sort out, and this is our next topic is Parkistopia. So but kind of branching with that, hopefully that these meetings will allow us to kind of have a good idea of what makes a reliable micronation, and be able to kind of create some general guidelines for things like different kinds of treaties or whatnot. Also, just for culture, one of the things I really want to do with the Foreign Dignitary Group is different kinds of events. Like, it'd be really, really nice to host like an art show, and all the different micronationalist different nations could say, okay, we're going to do art, and do some more different kinds of challenges as well. And then set prizes. So also other other micronations can send in their foreign dignitaries and be like, hey, we're hosting this kind of event. We want you guys to know, so you can send your citizens over. We can be a part of that. So that's kind of the idea behind the Foreign Dignitary Group. Just kind of like a place where people could talk about things and host different events and kind of jazz. So that's the Foreign Dignitary Group.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Just like a way to connect the
Basically just like
a way to connect the micronational community to culture. Just something I know that you're big on with micronations.
Yeah. So now I know we talked about like bringing in other employees and stuff into the House of Others. Hopefully, if this can be established within the coming months, I do need to talk to AP about this. I'm going to be presenting this to him, like a full document for us to talk about. But hopefully we can, because we have foreign dignitaries on the Discord, people that have that title, but we don't have them really doing anything, and they're just kind of sitting there. And really, like, the goal within Aeternia, is like to help the micronational community. So hopefully this is something about that, and hopefully this might bring up different different things that we can do, like maybe do game night or a chess night. This can fall under that, or just like host a movie or something. Like, just the whole point is people just come together and just watch stuff and just host different events and just talk and share. But then when push comes to shove, we also have the backbone to be able to negotiate different things or help establish different parameters or whatnot. So that's kind of the idea.
yeah.
Foreign dignitaries culture, and then okay, so that's just the foreign dignitary group. What also someone want to talk about is the eco culture record, which
I had a question.
Oh yeah.
I kind of had a
Question about this by eco or eco. Does it mean like economics for culture or like an environment? Because I know that eco can mean two different things.
Okay, eco. It just means for economy. Yeah, economy.
question.
Oh, the eco culture record. And the idea behind this is, so the House of Others, we don't really deal in finances. Yes, I think at some point soon we'll have to open up a financial department to be able to just kind of cover our financial aspect, at least to just be able to cover some of the things. But we're mainly focusing on like culture and like statistics and stuff. So the agricultural record is basically if a certain nation, micronation, comes in and says, hey, we have this product that kind of is a part of our culture, or something that we create in our region. Now it could even be something like, let's say they also do paper, right? But it's something specific, or they could do, I don't know, hats or chocolate bars or something. If there's really no other micronation doing that, or it's just something that's specific to that micronation, we write it down in this record. And it just helps us have a track of the influences that Eternia has been a part of and that are a part of Eternia, but also gives us an idea. So if there's, a certain micronation that does a lot of metals, because we can look at their product that they made and we're like, hey, okay, they've been selling, a bunch of this metal on the store. So they're the people that can do metal. We can have a good idea of knowing what nation produces what kinds of things.
Yeah, this should just
Like start including like
the local culture.
of a micronation into like economics for the greater scale micronations.
Pretty epic idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I sent you, I don't know if you got it, but I did send you the file on the Google Docs. And if you had like any notes on it or some things, just hit it up. You can edit it. We can work on that too. So hopefully the discussions that we have within the foreign dignitary group will allow us to be able to update this kind of information about different micronations.
Where would it be exactly in the Google
Docs thing.
Can you say again? You're a bit muffled.
like if we
Shared the Google Doc with me and I don't really see it. Is it like in a file or something like that?
Oh. It is a file. It says
like is it in like the opinion
In folder or something like that.
here. I'll message you right here.
spreadsheet, right? Not that big.
I'm sorry.
I think we got a bit confused. Because it's spreadsheet,
Not
not a not a Google Doc.
the spreadsheet.
Got a bit confused there.
I can kind of hear you. You're a bit muffled.
Different.
Hold. Right there, muffleness disappeared.
Yes, sounds great.
Be gone, AirPods.
Oh, it was the AirPods? Oh, the almighty AirPods, huh?
Yep.
That's awesome.
All right, so I'm in the eco culture record. I see a strange word with the letter O, which I cannot pronounce.
Oh, Aegean. So yeah, so that's
Okay, you weird Massachusetts boy.
so Aegean is the culture group, the nation culture that I belong to. So
And then the product's paper significance, fiber has meaning to the could care less about the name. Handmade paper has not been introduced to this main to this minis, oh to this
micronational commerce.
MN. Oh, I thought it was gonna be Maryland, but all right.
No, it's micronational. Commune.
So is like the culture slash nation thing, is that like an actual micronation or is it like a region where you're from?
No, it's a micronation. Yeah, like nation, yeah. So,
got it.
so yeah, it's like a cultural group, I guess. It's a better way to put it.
Uh,
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if I just like put in my culture thing,
Yeah.
it'll just be German. That's it.
So just German.
Very German.
I didn't know you were. I don't think you're pure German, right? Aren't you mixed?
What? No, I'm not pure German. German, Irish, Scandinavian.
Nice. Got the Irish blood in you.
Yes, I got the potato. I got the potato within
You
me.
got some good potato in you.
Yeah, actually, my skin isn't skin; it's just potato.
It's just potato. So is your nickname
It's
Spud?
just potato.
And I can't stand mud.
I eat potatoes for breakfast. Maybe
Potato
that's why I
pancakes.
love fries.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I
He's
love
putting in his
pancakes.
German right there.
Yes, French fries, boys.
Woo, hey, da, da.
Okay, so like, what were you talking about before I got distracted with the cool spreadsheet thing?
Oh, we're moving on to the next part
think
of the
we're
four
moving-
dignitary group. But the possible well, you have a point here.
Like computer nerd things. This is kind of my thing I put down.
Okay.
Basically just like me, like a group of smart nerd computer programmers, me, and like basically like other people within Eternia or like within other nations that kind of just come together and then like create a program, a game, or just something in general to help micronational, like not micronationals, micronations grow. Maybe we can make like a game, put on the Eternian website, and then we can have like different levels with like different nations, just like help boost popularity within a nation or something like that. It's kind of just like a little program thing that can help like nations grow. I'm not saying to hack anything. I'm just saying
It's a
like
program.
make a small program.
Mhm.
Make a small program thing that can maybe help
Mhm.
people with the micronation and then kind of spread it around so they'll like, hey, these people know what they're doing, then they'll fall interest. We're basically all we're doing is planting an interest trap where we put something cool, they'll get curious, they want to look into it, and they fall into a pit and then they're in our grasp. It's a very genius plan I just thought about right now.
Are you twiddling your thumbs?
Very. I am doing the thing people do with their fingers at a business meeting. Like yeah, I'm doing that basically.
Mhm.
It'll be my very epic
Twirling
business brain
twirling
on.
your mustache, your whiskers,
Yes.
getting ready to conquer the world. Mm.
Yes.
Possible
Combing
programming.
my very epic hair.
Yeah. What's some programs that you thought of?
Gonna be real, not honest. Haven't really thought of a ton of them, but I thought about maybe one or two programs we could do.
Okay.
Yes, possibly. We'll kind of have micronational map. Wait, no, I got a better idea instead of just micronational map. Crap. Just yeah. No. How do we do like the like the 1, 2, 3 thing again.
Oh,
Like we have this and then something like that, maybe. All right, welcome back to Boomers Figuring Out Technology. I know it's been a while.
like this.
Yeah, like that. Perfect.
If you're using a regular keyboard, you hit tab. And then I'll make the indent.
Basically, what I mean by micronational booklet thing is more just like we put a list of recognized nations that Eternia recognizes, and basically just like you can click on them, and then it'll take you to like their YouTube channel or like the Apple website or something they want you to check out for their nation. Then it'll just lead you straight there, kind of just like a quick source to just like search up a nation, find their name, and then just immediately like click on their name. That'll take you to like their website or YouTube channel or Instagram or whatever the cool kids have.
Yeah. I forget there's a word for that.
And the second thing I put down for possible micronational games, I'm thinking like maybe since like Eternia already has a few people who can make a game, but I haven't made a few because we absolutely hate Unity game making thing. So I'm thinking maybe like possible micronational games where like Eternia and like other nations can work together and like make a game that features both nations and just like kind of used as a possible way to help grow micronations.
Okay. So yeah, just making games. Yeah.
Yes, this game's cool.
You know, and even if some of those games are not online, but are like board games, we can have different nations, or different nations can even make them.
Yeah, we could like, we can like do something like that, and then maybe like within a certain region, people could make a game like that, and then like people can use like their local culture. I'm using your thing now. People can use their local culture to like specifically make a board game based on like a game around that. Like let's say their community really like chess, but use like special chess pieces. Like if you're like by a Native American I don't know what you call it, a reservation for like that, and they have like their own little culture thing. Then you can
Yeah,
just kind of
yeah.
like take ideas of that and like make your own custom board game for an Eternian game that is based on the local culture.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. They'll be excited to talk with two other micronationalists.
Yeah.
See what we can do, make games. Yeah. All right, so this is programming. All right. Games, booklets. Uh, if there is anyone watching this meeting, it's too sad that you're not in it, because that Nathan is writing some funny things in the notes, meeting notes here. Some good stuff's going down here.
Yes,
You're
we have
missing
our
out.
own. Yeah, we have our own notes thing. So if you're not in the house of others, you're missing out on some comedy gold.
Facts. For facts. Basically, just gonna move on to writing comedy after this. Do comedy.
Yes. Yes, moving on to the Nate and Greg comedy show podcast, where
Yeah.
we'd be trying to get on Joe Rogan's podcast. Smoke weed, I mean, talk to him.
Yeah, I don't know if Joe Rogan. Actually, you know what though? Yeah, you could go in front of Joe Rogan and crack some jokes. I bet you could. Um, so etching goes here. Something.
Monkeys. Yes, just
Why do you keep writing it
monkeys.
everywhere?
Yeah, Gray, why?
All right.
If you don't
I
get
don't know why.
monkeys, inside joke for big brains only.
We're just the big brain nerds.
Yeah, we be out here just balling.
Ballin'. We be ballin'. Spit more facts.
I don't know what that
and
means. I'm not cool enough at my school to know what that means.
You're a hard spitter.
Yeah, I'm not cool.
No.
Rip. X in the chat.
Yeah. Wait. Well, do we have a number 3 for the possible programming groups?
No.
All right. So why don't we just gonna pop this right in and just say and then so for this programming group, what are some of the things that we'll need to do to set this up? If this is something that we could set up, what would we need?
So basically what I mean by like doing a test, I feel like we should do a test for the programmers to see if they can do enough. And it'll just be like a simple, like create a basic game, just see if like they can do it right and not have too many technical errors. So then once they do that, we can just hire them and then figure out how to incorporate that. So basically just do like a little test to see if they can pass it. It'll be simple, like you could probably learn how to do it. So you'll be part of the programming team. You can just like do a little test for it.
All right.
If you want to get programmers, just search up nerds on Google and you'll pretty much find them.
Excuse me, dial here.
If there's any programmers watching this calling me rude, I am a programmer. So yes, I'm allowed to call myself a nerd.
Yeah, I wasn't calling you a nerd to your face. I mean,
I'm just
just calling you a
smart.
nerd.
As a Bostonian once said, I'm wicked smart.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm wicked smart.
I'm wicked smart.
Yes. Brave Bostonian once
The great
told me.
Bostonians. I'm wicked smart. So what are the next steps? We'll need programmers, yes, for this. We'll have to
Duh,
create a channel for Discord channel. I'll have to create Discord.
Discord channel there. That's good.
How are the programs that are picked be decided?
Maybe just like kind of ask them, like kind of leave it up to them for ideas. Maybe we could suggest some, and then we could kind of talk about it. If we get, and then if we get into like a top 3 scenario, we could just like create a straw poll, then have the community decide. Like just everyone decide what should we do. We could set it from Tuesday to like Thursday, just like 2 days for over 100 people to vote, just see like what they would want to do. So maybe it's just like community voting on project if it's up to there. If everyone's just like everyone agrees on one thing, we'll do that one thing. But like if it comes down to like top 3, we would do that. For programs, here, wait,
All right.
there. Community votes on programs to be made. Then gets to a top 3 scenario, we just do a community voting.
Okay. Sounds great. Could just go to community vote, get programmers, and I mean, I guess do the project. Okay, this is basic enough. What I'll say for the purposes of this is that let's talk about this some more, because we do have a bunch of things going on within the whole house of others, and I don't want to overburden us.
Yeah,
because-
just don't make our ego that big yet.
Mhm.
Yeah, slow it down.
However, this is something that you're saying that that's your interest.
Yeah, that's like one of my big interests, like computers and programming.
Okay.
That's like my big thing. So I would probably like to do a lot of that stuff, and really just like technology in general for Eternia. That would be like my big thing. I would love to help with
Yeah.
is figuring out technology. I love technology. I mean, I can't say I hate technology because during COVID and everything, I used my tablet and my phone stuff to do school online for like over half the year. I'm back in school now, but just like for over half the year, I had to use my tablet, my phone to figure out how to do school. So I can't say I hate technology.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So, you know what? I would say then, I would encourage you to keep working on this. If that's like your passion, that's something that you seem passionate about. Even if I think you should run with this. I am a huge fan of this idea. Very huge fan of this idea. I love it. I think it's great, and I think it could be really powerful. In general, for just all sorts of reasons. I know for the house of others right now, it's a little bit too early to do something like this, but I don't think something like this for you to do would be too early. So if you wanted to start working with this and You know, I would say as long as it doesn't eat up too much of your time, as far as the other duties for being press noble, then I definitely encourage you to continue this. And if there's anything that I can do for you personally, um, I'll definitely try. I like this idea a lot, and I think that there's great potential with this.
Agreed. All right, shall we get to like the kind of like the big topic that kind of got this meeting together tonight?
I'm sorry.
I was just saying, like, should we like move on to like the big topic that kind of started
Yes,
that
yes,
kind of got
definitely.
us to do the meeting tonight. Right. So the big topic that I wanted to bring up was way back in 2018, there was this nation called Park Estopia. No one has really heard about it besides their small YouTube channel. And AP, like they weren't so far apart. So AP decided to meet up with them and they actually became an alliance. Since then, since I would say 2019, we haven't heard from Park Estopia since. So since Eternia now is like a full government and like we have different standards for alliances, um we were thinking maybe about like sending a message saying, hey, we've changed a lot in here, so if you fill out this form and then if you fill out this form and become an alliance, we could accept you. Like if you fill out this form within like a certain time limit, we'll give them like a month or two to fill it out. And then if we say if you don't do it, we'll classify you as a dead nation, remove you as our alliance, and then Attorney would have no alliances. Or if they respond and they fill out the form, they'll be our real alliance, and then we can fill them in on everything we've done, and then basically bring them up to date with all the cool stuff Attorney has done since AP first met Charles Baguette and in 2018. Basically, just like kind of show them around. Basically, show them all the cool new things that Eternia has.
Yeah.
And I do know I said his name wrong. I don't care. He is Baguette.
How do you pronounce it again?
No, I have no way to message him. They don't have Instagram or anything.
Yeah, I'm just messing with you.
Yes.
Mm.
And if somehow you see this video, you're cool, just forget. That's it, just forget.
You'll just, can you say that again?
Just forget.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes your microphone breaks up and I can't hear you. So sorry about that.
Yeah,
Okay.
drive just to have a meeting tonight. And we probably won't make a final decision tonight because we'll probably do another meeting of just me, Gray, and AP, just us, and then we would probably figure out the answer there, and then maybe we might even do it during the stream, possibly. Or if not, most likely case either I or AP will probably send out the message. And then, I mean, if they don't respond, I'll just be kind of sad. And the Alliance we've had since 2018 will be dead. And then we'll have to like erase them from the Alliance board and like basically just say they never existed. Or we can just, well, not that, just like basically just like erase them. I hope that doesn't happen. That we have to remove them. I'll just be kind of sad.
Yeah. It would be. They've been alliance or as alliance for 4 years.
2018 to now. So
Three.
it was 3 years after election. So 2016 was 5 years. 2017 would be 4 years. 2018 would be 3 years. I think I do that math right.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, I just did math. Whoa.
21. 21.
Yes, we're in the year 2021. So
I
it
trying
is
I was
3
trying to
years.
catch the old Vine 21.
Yes, podcast shall be a ping. 2021.
Oh, I was writing 21 because I wasn't thinking what I
I
was.
was gonna write addition, because why not? Version 2.0. Bum bum bum.
All right. So we can do. What is this next point that you have here for Parkistopia?
For that, basically just like possible ways to like just like quickly bring them up to date with all the advances Eternia's made, like with our government, just like the quick and easy kind of just like a video of explaining everything we've done. Well, they've kind of hid away in the shadows.
Now, do we have like a simple video that just outlines some of the basic things to Eternia, like, hi, this is Eternia.
I mean, I feel like AP should make like the same kind of format he did for the I might pitch this idea to him tonight, tomorrow. Basically just like what he did for the prestige system, kind of do that with our government. We can even maybe call it just like AP explains, where it just goes through and explains things about the government. So like it explain how the government format works, and just like stuff like that. Just like explain how things work, kind of like he did like 5 years ago with the 5 years ago, like way back when he did the uh thing, what was the thing called the economics, the micronational economics videos,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
how he explained that, and basically just like explain how that works.
So like, do you think you could do a video, make a video about Eternia, like over the
Yeah,
okay.
possibly just like I could just call it simple child explains Eternia.
Like like just a welcome to Eternia video, welcome to Eternia kind of video.
Yes, an Eternian welcome video.
Yeah, and then we could talk about how to get citizenship, maybe a brief history.
History of Eternia.
Or
Stuff happened.
maybe we could break it down. What are your thoughts on breaking it down? So doing like a citizenship video. So like like those government videos that are like plain, bland, informational, but kind of interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, so we could do some of those for like citizenship, foreign dignitary.
Smart.
Just like really simple, like we could do like skits, like walking through
Very simple, like very simple videos.
Mm-hmm.
They're easy to understand, which would probably be me because AP explain things. He makes it as clear as mud. So me, I make it as clear as slightly dirty water.
Like gravy. Give it that good gravy.
Yes, I've had good gravy.
All right. Well, here I'm gonna do so. Here I'm just gonna do. Like a tutorial, we could call them tutorials. Do like I think they'll do well for these. Yeah. System citizenship. What is that? Okay. What is needed for what is possible? So Nathan, is there anything on the Parstokia ping that we need covered?
Um, I'm not really. I mean, I think that's pretty good. What we have so far.
All right. The next topic that we have is paper.
Yes, this is one of Grade's big things, so I'm just kind of let him explain.
Yeah, paper. So paper, where we're at right now. So I have about 12 sheets that are 8 by 11, good, reasonably good quality. Some of them I'll be shipping to AP, so I have to do that next. And then I'm also working on a press mobile card, and for Nathan, and then citizenship cards. So I wanted to talk to Nathan about this, or not Nathan, AP about this. Nathan, I want your thoughts on this. What about citizens getting like a card of their citizenship?
Yeah, maybe just like a little handwritten letter by, well, maybe not handwritten, but like type, like basically just like a letter to the new person who just got their citizenship license, and just like write a little note, and then with the little card thing, that'll also have the actual ID thing.
Yeah, yeah. Citizen. So, okay. What's happening over here? Okay. Limited amount. Limited amount. I wonder what AP wants for our max citizen population.
What do you mean by max citizen population?
So like, right now we couldn't handle, I presume we couldn't handle with what we have for our government, 200 citizens. So if what AP thinks about having, like how many citizens can we actually deal with appropriately, before we actually have to bring on more government.
Yeah,
What's our limit at this point? Because if we do have a max citizenship population, we could time that with using these ads and whatnot. And we could try to get X amount of people to help us set up for a few things. So we could do like, hey, we're doing a limited run of these cards. And if you're a citizen, up to 20 people, 20 citizens. And if you sign on now, up to 20 people to get like one of these cards, it's handmade, and you'll get something for joining, or just be part. We're doing only 20, and that could help with the citizen count, bringing in more people to the government and finding a place, and it could make use of paper.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just thinking. So anyway, we have the citizen cards. So making cards for citizens. I need to talk to AP about what he wants to do with that, because there's X amount of paper. So right now there's X amount of paper because well, won't be able to make any paper for a while. I'm just going to be really busy with work soon. So I can only have like X amount of paper. But which it will complete its goal. The goal in making paper right now was to have like a product to show other people how to make businesses, or to make a product and be able to sell it. So it's kind of just, it's serving its purpose here. I want to kind of use it to the best of its ability. So
I mean, also kind of going back like the whole license thing and the like print out maybe like little letter card thing. I'm thinking if like the paper is thick enough, the paper you make is like thick enough and like looks a lot like paper, you can just ship them to AP. You could probably take it, like put it into a printer, and then just kind of like, if he owns a printer, just kind of like put it into the paper thing and then just press print, and hopefully that paper could just be used as just like printer paper to print things.
yeah, that's actually one of the tests I have not done yet. It is thin enough. Well, I make it in different depths, different thicknesses. So I have some stuff that is I was about to say it's paper thin. It's really thin. You can like easily see your hand behind it. And then I have some stuff that's real thick. So
Yeah, adding some thickness.
Yeah, I have a certain grade that I'm using that is about your regular paper thickness. And then I use that grade. So that's the because I have a ton of sheets. I've made a bunch, but some of them a little too thick, some a little too thin. Some of them have like issues. So, but they're all designed 8x11s, your standard printer size. Yeah, I'm actually holding them right now because it's fuzzy. It's cardboard based, so the material is different, feels different. It's a lot more textual. You can really feel it, like. So, yeah. Anyway, it's real thick, a real fuzzy. And then, so yeah, so I'm gonna talk to, and then I think going forward with the whole paper deal, I also want to do like a stack of paper. Oh, we have here, Nathan put in for the price of
$4.20 because haha funny. It's a funny number. It's either that or $69. I feel like $4.20 is better.
I don't know how much paper I'd have to make for $69.
$69. You can make 69 pieces of paper and we can sell them all in one. So each paper costs $1.
Just one note value.
Or we can make it super rare and we can have each each piece of paper be worth $4.20. So then let's just say you want to buy 69 pieces of paper, and each one costs $4.20. That'll get you to $289.08. So we could do that.
Hmm. You know, the House of Treasury needs your help.
No, no, no. Just cut out. Just cut out House of Treasury, and then just put I, and then I need help. I'm kidding, but yes, Steven, when you see this video, call me on Discord. I'll be willing to talk with you for hours about economics. And yes, I know I'm the youngest member of the government. I haven't been to college, but I know economics pretty well.
21.
It's pretty simple. It's called oversimplified.
Yeah. All right. So for the pricing, yeah, I don't know. We could do about 4. Depends because I don't know what it costs for AP to ship things.
Yeah, so if we can get the shipping price, we can figure out the numbers from there.
All right. All right. You wanna know?
Stop saying copyright music. We can't do that.
That's right. It's copyrighted. It's unfortunate. Sad. It's such a good song.
Yes, like I can't sing my grandpa's favorite song, Ring of Fire, because they'll get copyrighted.
You'll have to make up a new verse then. Sing that.
Fire, it's a ring.
It's beautiful.
Not a better idea. So a ring of fire, we just call it the fire of ring.
And fire of ring. When I said Evans, what shipping? We have a date here that we're using for the citizenship. Hold on.
Yes, so we have ideas for Aeternian paper to be used. Pretty epic.
I'm being too distracted by something else. Yes, we have paper. Cool. I'm a little bit tired. My mind's slipping. So when I get to the end of this meeting, it's been long. Actually, I think that's it. That's the last of our topics.
Yeah, it's basically the last topic we have.
All right. Is there anything else that we want to bring up for this meeting?
Nope, I don't really have any final remarks.
All right. So this is our end meeting notes to kind of cap off some major points of things. the budget will be set in our next meeting. Micronational news and news direction of Eternia. Yes, is as far as coming up topics for you and the Press Noble, U.S. Press Noble. As far as topics, do we just want to focus more on the tutorials that we're talking about? Yeah, or those how-to videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that because that will help us coincide. That'll help us with the other things that we have to coincide in coming up, like citizenship and even some of the paper aspects, as far as getting people the paper licenses and stuff. The next thing is our House of Treasury meetings. So we definitely need to talk to House of Treasury.
Stephen, yes, please, Stephen, contact me, Gray, or AP about finance.
Yeah. And one of the things that we talked about that we specifically need to bring up in our next meeting is the notes exchange, talking about if maybe there's a way where people can exchange their notes for currency. I don't think that we do at this point, but if there was a possibility of that. Next is just the website, buying the domain. Actually, yeah, Nathan, can you cover these last two, these next two here?
Yeah, sorry. Okay, so okay, yeah, okay. So basically, next one would be the website to buy our own domain. So then we can just shorten it instead of having eternianempire.wixsite.com. We can just have eternianempire.org. And then next one is the Parkastopia ping. Where basically we just had them like the form for them to fill out to officially set our alliance, like not with how we did it before by just saying, oh, you're our ally. We actually like do the proper checklist thing, and then next would be tutorial, like my tutorial or someone's videos for what to do with the prestige system, citizenship, and the foreign dignitary system. And that'll basically be covered by me in a very good, simple, and good explaining way.
All right, that's our last notes. And so meeting is adjourned. Thank you for joining tonight, being here tonight, Nathan.
Yes.